Good evening, everyone. We are back. I can hear you clicking. Leppy, good evening. Yeah, that's me getting ready to load the game, buddy. How the devil is everybody doing? We are back. We're back in the same colony. We're pretty much where we left off. However, there are a couple of things I'd just like to mention. So, just before the stream, I mentioned on the last stream we had a couple of... Otto? Oh. We had a couple of ruins up here. I forgot to get rid of a couple of bits of them, but I basically just quickly deleted the ruins before tonight's stream, just so that we could crack on with this build without anything in our way. I hate building around ruins, so I've got rid of them, in case anybody's wondering. Other than that, we're basically where we left off last night. I've not had time to play the game. Either in single player. I played a bit of debug last night, tinkering with a turbine build, which I've put up on YouTube if anyone's interested. But other than that, we're mostly just back where we left off. So, just to do a quick summary after last night, because I'll be honest, the end of last night's stream was a bit of a blur. So, we're at a bit of a desperate spot with algae at the minute. We're still relying on algae for our oxygen in the base. We don't have much oxygen in the base. Okay. I've been doing a lot of priority 9 stuff, which has meant that our oxygen hasn't been... algae hasn't been getting delivered. So... first thing I want to do is just dial this back a second. Okay. I do have a number of digs that I've set out around the map for algae, so we just need to sort of sit tight and let them come through. We're very, very low on oxygen in the base, which is a little bit worrying. So, evening GG, how's it going? Please tell me you just crashed again. No. Please tell me that's not my shitty connection, because I swear to God. Quirts, I can't lower my bitrate any more than I have. I hope everything's okay. I have a slight problem. A couple of them. First, I fucked up my pipes and flooded my power plant with natural gas. Not a big problem, but the other one, I don't have enough power. Oh. Can I just slap down some more coal gens or something for now? You don't have enough power. Oh, for the pumps and stuff. I see. Right, I do need to figure out what we're going to do with the ventilation over here, with figuring out the piping. I'm thinking I'll have an oxygen chamber here and maybe a hydrogen chamber down here, but I'm not sure yet. 2-ball cube cooling. Ah, yeah, they're hungry, them tepidizers. Aquatuners. Who's suffocating and why? Yeah, just touching a couple of things in the last stream. This seems to be working. Our carbon dioxide pressure room. I do like this new way of doing the overpressurized vents with the extra tile of like buffer liquid below it. So I'm probably going to do that with everything from now on. I do like that a lot. I'm not sure who's got an unreachable bed. Oh, is it an epileptic? That'll be why. Yeah, I'm just going to let the game run through a little bit, see if we can get hold of some algae, see if we can start getting the oxygen back up a little bit in the base. We're currently down to a ton of algae. Which is not ideal. And as you can see, these things are awaiting delivery. And the algae that we've mined is all very far from the base. It's not been swept yet, so they have to run a mile to go and get it. Which is not ideal either. Once the second starts draining its power. Why were we from the window? Oh dear, Kurt. Guess I need to start making petroleum generators. I mean, can you not use some of the hydrogen that you're siphoning off? Yeah, we have a bit of a desperate point with the old oxygen. I wouldn't mind, but I pumped a shitload of oxygen outside the base by leaving this pump on at one point, which was not a smart move. On a plus point, we do have lots of mushrooms and meal lice on the go at the minute, so we are getting lots and lots of food, which is good. Oxygen production is using up 3.3 kilowatts. How's it using up so much? One thing that I do need to keep an eye on today, I've got a lot of different liquid pumps, bottle empties, sorry. I always call them liquid pumps for some reason, bottle empties, scattered around the base that are meant to be delivering oil to different points, and I need to sort of keep an eye on them all. think I might turn these to like a priority 5 for now or something. Leave these 2 off. I need algae more than anything at the minute. Let's do a little cheeky dig for a bit of algae there. I'm sorry if you're suffocating. We're all making sacrifices here. Come on. Cheeky algae. I'll take it. Oh dear. This is not ideal. How much algae have we actually got at the minute? We've got 750 kilos. Oh, I hate it when it gets to this point. We've just cut it very, very close to the wire to try and get our electrolyzer build up, and this is the scary point now. I have to be careful. I might need to crack open this and get some polluted oxygen in the base maybe. Although by the looks of it, this is covered in chlorine, so there might actually not be any polluted oxygen in there. 11 pumps, 3 hydrolyzers, and 3 filters. So this is why I'm thinking of using mechanical filters at least on this build. Because then at least that's 360 watts saved. You know, 360 watts is practically a manual generator or something, you know, it's half a coal gen. So I might start mapping that out in a minute. What priority on here? 7. Oh dear, we are getting close to the limit here. We have got both electrolyzers on for deoxidizers on for the second, so we should get a little bit of air. We do have all this oxygen up here as well. We've got more oxygen outside the base than inside. Let's give all this as a 9. Because this is an emergency. I know it's the start of the stream, but this is an emergency. We need algae. At some point I need to deal with the slime lung that's in here as well. Starting to become a problem. And because we don't have that much oxygen in the base at the minute as well, it's starting to manifest in the base too. Is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Right, let's crank this up. Why are so many people suffocating outside? Come on, suffocate inside. I mean, just do it in the comfort of your own home. Jesus. I get the impression this might be a bit far to run for them to actually do any effective digging. Starting to get a slightly deeper shade of blue now. It means they've at least got a pocket of oxygen to breathe up here for now. Again, this is very close to the wire. So, whilst we're doing that, let me think about how we're going to do this. I need people to stop expiring for a moment. Okay. So, when's the electrolyzer system? I'm working on it, GG. We've currently got a bit of a problem. People are dying. Right, we are getting some access to some algae now. Oh shit, we've got like 2 tons of algae now. It's just all unbreathable out here. we got in here? Got a bit of oxygen in there. Let's get this dug open. I'm working on it, GG. I'm trying. We need like a little tiny pocket of oxygen or something, which is why I'm trying to get them access to this. So we'll dig this out, let them get up here, dig this out, let them get up here, dig this out, and then this will be the highest point. Hopefully they can get a bit of oxygen up there, just to stop them from running all the way back home. It's a long way for them to run, in fairness. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just slap down some temporary electrolyzers just to keep the base going. Soon, hopefully, for the sake of his tubes. Damn it, Quirts, don't you start as well. Come on. Yeah, it's not like we've even got circuits and stuff in place yet. Got a few things that needs to be done. I'm sorry about all the alert pings. I can't do anything about it right now. Right, whilst I'm waiting for that, I just need to check something. Stress is going through the roof because we're low oxygen. So everybody's just on massage tables. Oh, I do hate getting to this point in the game. I don't want to build electrolyzers in the base because I'll just cook the base, but I do need to give them some sort of oxygen. And what I'm doing at the minute is not enough. I could slap down some more deoxidizers, but then I just go through my algae quicker. Sailing, as I say, ever closer to our doom. Should I put another deoxidizer? Yeah, I think I should. What are we on this circuit? Capped and capped. What can be disabled here? We'll make sure you're not being used, and we'll put another deoxidizer down, just for the moment. Just to get a bit of a surge of oxygen, all being well. Yeah, that should do. Sorry, what's up? I'm having issues as well with 19 dupes. Everything was perfect. Once I took in number 20, all kind of shit started happening. Yeah. Mine's just trying to be too cocky and, as I say, trying to last too long with just algae. Hello, to Lifegrow. There we go. What's up, Kurt? I was reading something. I said I just need to check something. What's up? What's your problem? Cayman, good evening. Or afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. How's it going? I saw your thread last night, by the way, buddy, about the morb. I have had morbs spawn in bodies of water near the base, but never normally in pure water. Normally in polluted water. That's how does it feel to be the monkey in cage for a day? Clay really trolled you good there without hosting without prior notice. Saturnus, good evening, buddy. Do they normally notify people? I had no idea. You're just silently staring off to the side. I found that quite funny. Which way do I stare? Oh, I'm just staring off over here. No, I was reading the browser window quotes. Honestly, Saturnus, it was a bit overwhelming at the time because there was a lot of it was a massive influx of viewers. But yeah, it was great. I was very appreciative. You know, I streamed a lot of this game, so it's nice to actually be able to get an influx of viewers from the community, which was quite nice. So yeah, it was really cool. I did thank them wholeheartedly, and yeah, they normally never host. What? Yes, they do. They've always hosted. Got a large batch of clean, pure. Fine. You can just deodorize when you sort of proper electrolyzer build. Have I got any polluted oxygen? I've not even got any pockets of polluted oxygen nearby. I didn't have, oh god, look at my stress. Holy shit. Unfortunately, I didn't have masses of slime biomes near me. I do have polluted oxygen up here. 6 kilos, that wasn't exactly masses. Like I said this at the start of this spawn, I was quite unlucky that I started with such a igneous area around me. But meh, what can you do? What can you do? I don't think we're going to get this built in the current state of the base. Well, not everybody's stressed. There's just a couple of people that are particularly bad. Shit. We'll just get the base a bit blue, and then we'll really try and crack on a little bit. This will give them a little bit of oxygen to breathe for whilst they're working up here, all being well. Again, I'm sorry for all the annoying pings, but there's not much I can do about it right now. Let's cancel these sweep orders, because I keep doing them and leave them as a low priority, thinking I'll get to them at some point, and then I just never do. So let's get rid of all this crap, and my game will run a bit smoother. Oh god, got people ping-ponging back and forth. 100-player walks right past. Missed the correct door into the stream. Good evening, mate. How's it going? Oh, Christ. Come on. There is not many packets of breathable air out here. We're going to have a ping-pong effect soon. So, I think what I might do is throw down a cheeky pneumatic door. And I'll just restrict their access this way for now. So they're less inclined to go this way. How are you, 100? How's it going, buddy? Don't want you going out that way. You can come in this way, but don't go out that way. Yeah, I really don't want them going all the way up these ladders. It takes them ages to get up and down. So that might help a little bit. What are we doing over? Oh, we're digging over here, aren't we? Oh, they're collecting algae from over here. Okay. As soon as we get the oxygen levels up in the base a little bit, I'll crack on and try and force this through with high priority. See if we can get it done. And none of these pockets up here are particularly big. 3 kilos, 4 kilos. Don't have any like super high pockets of polluted oxygen I can tap into, which is normally a bit of a dirty workaround that I normally do. I don't want to release this because I kind of want this to be hydrogen filled. Christ. We'll be alright. We'll be fine. Don't panic. It's my Friday and I'm super, super stoked. Nice. What are you doing this evening? What is your plan? Let's see. Should have built them a little oxygen room. I think I might have to. Excuse me. Again, this is terrible to me, but I kind of need to just let them crack on a little bit. Get some algae mined, get it into the base. I don't know where we are consuming algae very, very quickly. We had like